Most people are wrong about what emotional intelligence looks like. They imagine confidence without doubt, calm without struggle, strength without sensitivity. But the truth is, emotional intelligence often feels uncomfortable. It can look like overthinking, silence, or being deeply affected by things others brush off. And because of that, many emotionally intelligent people never realize they are strong. They think something is wrong with them. If you've ever felt that way, listen closely. One sign you're emotionally intelligent is that you pause before reacting. When something triggers you, your first instinct isn't to explode or defend yourself. You hesitate. You think. You feel. To others, this can look like weakness or uncertainty, but psychology research shows that the ability to delay emotional reactions is a key part of emotional regulation. Emotionally intelligent people feel emotions fully, but they don't let those emotions control their behavior. For example, when someone says something hurtful, instead of responding immediately, you take time to process it. Later, you speak calmly or choose not to engage at all. That pause is not fear. It's self-control. Another sign is that you're highly aware of other people's emotions. You notice changes in tone, body language, and silence. You sense tension even when nothing is said. Research on empathy suggests that emotionally intelligent people are especially sensitive to emotional cues. This can be exhausting. You may feel overwhelmed in social situations or told that you're too sensitive. But this awareness allows you to respond with care. For instance, you might notice a friend withdrawing and check in gently, even when they insist they're fine. That sensitivity helps people feel seen. It's not emotional weakness, it's emotional perception. A third sign is that you reflect deeply on your own behavior. You think about conversations long after they end. You wonder if you said the right thing or hurt someone unintentionally. Psychology studies on self-awareness show that emotionally intelligent people spend more time reflecting on their actions and motives. From the outside, this can look like insecurity, but in reality, it's responsibility. For example, after a disagreement, instead of blaming the other person, you ask yourself what you could have done better. That self-reflection is how emotional growth happens. Another sign is that you value emotional boundaries, even when it's uncomfortable. You understand that not every feeling needs to be expressed and not every situation deserves your energy. Psychology research shows that emotionally intelligent people are better at setting boundaries to protect their mental well-being. You might walk away from draining conversations or limit contact with people who constantly cross lines. Others may see this as distance or coldness, but it's actually awareness. You know your limits, and you respect them. You may also notice that you validate emotions instead of dismissing them. When someone is upset, you don't rush to fix them or tell them to be positive. Research on emotional validation shows that being understood helps regulate emotions more than advice does. You listen. You acknowledge. You let people feel what they feel. For example, when someone is anxious, you don't minimize it, you recognize it. That ability to sit with emotions, rather than escape them, is emotional intelligence in action. Finally, emotionally intelligent people are comfortable with emotional complexity. You understand that emotions are rarely simple. Psychology research on emotional awareness shows that recognizing mixed emotions leads to better mental health. You know you can feel grateful and sad at the same time. You can care about someone and still need distance. This emotional honesty allows you to make healthier choices, even when they're difficult. If you recognize yourself in these signs, it's time to reframe how you see yourself. Your sensitivity, reflection, and pauses are not flaws. They are skills. Emotional intelligence doesn't shout. It listens. It doesn't rush. It understands. And often, it goes unnoticed even by the person who has it. If this helped you see yourself more clearly, stay here. Subscribe for more calm, thoughtful insights into personality and the human mind. You don't need to become louder or harder to be strong. Sometimes, the strongest minds are the quiet ones.